Hello, welcome to the Smoky Room once again. What I'd like to talk about today is I just want to briefly break down what is really taking place in the world, at least the way I see it, And I'm a chef on disability, and what the hell? I got time on my hands. But it may be interesting to some people. It may also cause some people to do a little bit of research to see whether or not I'm full of crap. Which I hope you do, because then you'll find out, hey, you remember that retired chef on disability? He's not full of crap. We're in trouble. We are in the midst of a war between two completely opposite world views. One worldview comes from the Bible and God, of course. The other worldview comes from Satan. And of course, worldview is how you see the world personally. Through things you've experienced, through things you've read, how it makes sense to you, how you think about things. When I see things taking place, let me use 2020 for example, not the TV show. I don't even know if that's on anymore, is it? I haven't watched TV in years. It's sickening. But anyway, the year 2020, there were a lot of political rallies. And I kind of thought of this, which I think is kind of funny. We had one candidate, Donald Trump, the most hated man in human history. At his rallies, cities didn't burn down. The people leaving the rallies didn't run downtown and just indiscriminately run into restaurants and yell at people and throw water at them and beat them up. No, at the Trump rallies, you would hear the crowd yelling, "We love you." They were talking about the man that was giving the political speech, which happened to be the president at the time, Donald Trump. We love you. He would use the name of Christ. He would say God. He would say pray. On the other hand, you had an opponent who is president now who seems to be frail, not with it mentally. A guy who doesn't believe Antifa is an organized organization. But when you have flags printed, when you have t-shirts printed, when you have mass coordination of groups working with one another taking place, I don't know, it just, it seems like they got money, they got organization, what do you call that? It's more than a club. But that's what we're up against, and these people want nothing to do with God. They are globalists. Globalism comes from Satan, and so there you are. That's what we're up against. We're facing an an elite power so immense. Okay, we're up against it. But then our founding fathers beat the crap out of the superpower of the world at the time. And they were originally just a ragtag bunch of drunk guys with muskets, to be completely honest with you. You know, until George Washington stepped in and kind of organized things and brought in, you know, people that knew what the hell they were doing, like Lafayette and so on and so forth. And, you know, they became a viable fighting force. That's what we need to do if we're going to beat this. You see, we can just sit down, pray, read books, text, and wait for the rapture, I guess. I sure as hell am. It's getting to be a real drag living like this. But I wish somebody would either comment or whatever. Should we prepare for some kind of uprising? The reason I ask that is because, of course, nobody knows when the rapture's coming. So in the meantime, if we can make life a bit better for ourselves, should we do that? I say yes. At least it's something to do. And what that would mean is pulling a lot of organizations together somehow and formulate a plan, hoping to get our military involved. It will not work if our military does not support us. And so far, I thought they would. I see no evidence of that right now. I really don't. But who knows? Give Joe Biden time. Yeah, they'll come to our side. I don't see how they can't. Although, you know, you've got military a-holes that are working in the Pentagon, which are nothing more than prostitutes themselves. You know, because they want to keep them stars, baby. You know, they want that power. That's what they want. They just want that power. They don't give who dies, who lives. They don't care. They think the Pentagon's a pretty cool place to hang out. Plus, they got a great cafeteria, I hear. So, there you have it. That's what we're up against. How we go about planning, that's going to take work. That's going to take work. And I'm going to retire permanently here soon. I'm thinking about giving them notice in April and then leave in June. Give them time to find somebody to do what I was doing. My back cannot handle it any longer. Even working 4 days a week, 3 hours a day. Wow. So, like, who the hell cares, you know what I mean? It's not going to be a financial strain on anybody. I don't think leaving now. Anthony's college is paid. Why am I telling you people this? But yeah, we need to organize. And there are groups I think we could work with. You know, I'll throw some names out there. 3%ers, okay? Oath Keepers. But we need professional leadership, professional military individuals, professional generals that really, really, really believe in the oath they took. For the most part, I think, at least in the towns and suburbia, the police will support us. In the urban centers, I don't know. I I don't know. I guess that all depends on how disgusted they get. And that's about it, really. In the meantime, read, get knowledge, understand what the Constitution is all about. Read the Federalist Papers, Anti-Federalist Papers, read some American history, read about the Revolution, read about global governance so you can see the signs coming, Educate yourself so you know what the hell's going on when it happens. And then you could say, yeah, you remember that guy, what was it, the something, oh yeah, the Smoky Room. He was right, wasn't he? That's what we gotta do, really. Because, thinking about it today, at the rate this guy is signing executive orders, I don't know how much longer we got, before the country is just non-existent. I mean, no, it'll be here. You'll still be able to go to ShopRite. You'll still be able to go to CVS. There just may not be as much on the shelves, and you just may not have as much in your wallet as you used to, and you can kiss all your retirement savings bye-bye. I do believe that is going to occur shortly. That's sad. My wife and I are kind of depending on that. So, anyway, folks, listen. Thank you. Please prepare yourself water, drinkable water, alternate source of energy. I think one of the best generators you could get, of course, is the Honda. Yeah, Honda. Propane and gasoline. Because who knows, if it's an EMP strike, I don't know if the electronics in the gas pumps will work. So you have a backup. Propane's much easier to store than gasoline. So that would be a good idea. First aid, if you're on medication, make sure you've got plenty of your medication. A source of heat, weapons, ammo. Did I say ammo? In case of hand grenades, too, if you could find them. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Somebody breaks into your house, you throw a hand grenade at them. Boom! that would be, wow! That would send a message, wouldn't it? Jeez, you don't want to break into that dude's house, do you? He blew the guy up. So, anyway, levity. Yeah, folks, in the meantime, and pray, get close to God. Okay, I'm going to sign off now. Bye-bye.